speckled rattlesnake.
I have it by the tail. Gentle pressure. Hey everyone, Marissa just sent me a call in Florence for a snake. I think it's a gopher snake, but it's over there on a front porch, so they don't see it anymore, which is always, you know, I'm up for a challenge. But let's go see what happens.
I'm right here.
Hey,
yeah.
Do you see it?
He was right here in the corner. I don't think he's there anymore, but he might be behind one of those 3 bushes.
Okay.
You see it anywhere?
No, it's not a rattlesnake, right?
I don't think it is. She said it wasn't. I've been looking on the ring and I don't see anything.
And one in the pots. No.
So you don't think he's here anywhere?
I don't know about not in here.
He might be doing that big green thing, maybe. You think?
I doubt it. Is I'm gonna run a lap and just before I get too involved here. I don't see it, and it was fairly big, so I would have seen it in one of those pots. So let me just run around.
Hey everyone, headed to a call in Ahwatukee. A lady just sent me a picture and she has a speckled rattlesnake in her yard. I guess it was in the front yard and then it went to the backyard and now it's back in the front yard. So it's just cruising around. So I'm headed that way right now to go grab it. I'm not too far away, so let's go.
We came home to a little surprise.
He just cruising, huh?
Right on the corner of the house here.
Okay. So he was in the front, then he went to the back.
Yeah, he was.
What a weirdo.
Is that baby?
That's a young speckled rattlesnake. You can come look at him better in here if you'd like.
He's not gonna jump out or anything?
I'll make sure he stays down. Look how cute he is.
He's not gonna jump up?
No, you're good. If you want to come behind me, you can.
It's a baby or a young
young adult, yeah. Or yeah, he's young.
This is like really bad time for snakes, isn't it? Busy time of year.
Oh, yeah. Busy. Yep, they're cruising. So you pulled up and he was out here?
Yeah, and I saw him, he was like hugging the wall.
Sweet.
I thought it was a hisser. Why is that rattling? He's not threatened?
He's not too scared. He might when I put this lid on. There you go.
Oh boy.
Sometimes I get. Beautiful little speckled rattlesnake, just a young one. It's got a nice little orangey pattern here on the tail. I don't know if the camera picks that up. It's a little orangish. Gorgeous. There you go. See a little peachy on the side there? Pretty. See you later, bud. I've been getting a lot of speckled rattlesnakes lately. The last 2 weeks I got like 6 all together, which is awesome. I just got another call right now, so I'm headed there now.
So I looked all over the place for the snake. I even went to the neighbor's yard and it came back somehow. I just got home, so I'm going back to go get that gopher snake. I hope it doesn't get away again. So I totally ravaged that yard, and I even looked in the neighbor's yard. So what I think had happened is it actually, I think it actually went into the door frame. I kind of suspected so, but there was no way to look, and it's not like you can flood out a door frame. But the door frame is like a steel a frame, and it's hollow, and it wasn't capped from the underneath. You know, I had just gotten back home. About 20 minutes later, it was right back in the same spot. It had to have just come right back out and was sitting in that corner. So they're watching it. I kind of regret saying I'm up for a challenge earlier, but you know what? That's totally fine. we'll see what happens. And if it's gone again when I get there, I will probably just sit there and scroll on Facebook on the road and check again in 20 minutes again, and maybe it'll come back out again. So, did I just manifest that? I hope not. You see it?
There's something right there that he seems to be climbing up underneath. Do you see it? He's moving. He's moving.
Yeah. Oh, yep. That's where he went up here. That's where it went.
He's going up in that metal thing, huh?
Yeah, that's where it went last time, probably.
Did he go in there again?
I have it by the tail.
You have him by the tail?
I do. It's a Gophersnake, so it's not gonna get me. I
was gonna say.
And all three of us right now are on relocation calls. I'm heading somewhere to Scottsdale right now. Apparently a snake is on the move and they're watching it, so I gotta get there fast. Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
It's right on the side?
You're in the right place right now.
Okay.
He crawled out and came around the corner here and went up to these rocks.
Okay, so he's over here somewhere now.
Yeah. He was right in there.
Yeah.
And then he came out after he crawled up and rattled at me. He disappeared in these rocks.
Yeah. There's a few little holes and spaces here, so.
That's just a little baby one.
That's a Western Diamondback.
Little guy, he's all trapped in there. He's saying, what are you?
I'm gonna look around the side of that bush too, because this very well may be that one. There's a lot of them that can be here. So this kind of bush like this, yeah, it was sitting right there on the edge. That was one of those ones I wasn't sure I was gonna find. It was looking like I wasn't. I was kind of making plans to do a final sweep and then advise. It happens sometimes, especially when a snake goes into a big pile of brush. Sometimes it goes down deep and hides. Sometimes it just takes the opportunity to leave, and I think that's what happened here, is that the snake went in there, got out the other side, which it could easily do, and then just went back to where it looked comfortable, which is underneath that big rosemary. So there can't be, this can't be the only rattlesnake in that little area. These piles of debris should not be here. Obviously, it's some landscaper that thought it'd be a good idea to put some trash out here. But they do make handy relocation spots for rattlesnakes that in the wild in this area would try to find something that looks like this. One of those is pretty familiar, that pack rat nest situation we're often looking for. Hey, little snake. He's had enough of that rosemary. I think you gotta go live in some. There we go. Easy, heading back. And maybe one more tonight, I don't know.
Come on. Just some gentle pressure. Hi, puppy. Oh. I may not need the hose. Oh. Hey, I got it. I got it.
Shut up, really? Oh my gosh, let me get a picture.
Yeah, that's good. I figured out that if I gave it an inch, it would kind of loosen up to try to climb up higher, and then I'd pull it down, so.
I'm so glad you're here.
I know, we did it, we did it. All right, so I just pulled up to a place I want to release a snake, and I want to show this one to you really quick, just because these ones are confused for rattlesnakes so very, very, very often. I want to do it here in the AC for both mine and the snake's sake. I think it's 108 degrees outside, so I don't want to mess with it too long out in the heat. So this is a snoring gopher snake. So the more that you look at these and you look at rattlesnakes, the less like rattlesnakes these ones look. Now, when they get defensive, they can get really huffy, and they can flatten out their neck and their head to make it more a triangular shape, and they can hiss pretty loud, and it can almost look like a rattlesnake if this is the first time you're ever encountering a gopher snake or you've never encountered a rattlesnake before. Now, also, take a look at the tail. This tail is pointed, very, very telltale sign that it's not a rattlesnake. Take a look at the head of this one, and then look at this. That's a rattlesnake. Sorry for yanking you a little bit. All right, let's go find a place to release it. Now here's a nice little hole. Obviously it needs that shade. It's hot out here, and we gotta make sure that it can stay cool so it can reorient itself tonight. See you later.